Did I update that? I was pretty sure I updated that. I can check. Yep, there we go. Alright, time to make a tweet. Streaming some quest. Oh, should switch over to the webcam. Quest for Glory 1 VGA. Twitch. Hero. Copy. Did that actually switch to my... Yes. Excellent. Oh, I didn't pop this out. Pop out. Move you over to there. That's being tweeted. Yes, yes, yes. Sure, the game's still paused, even though I'll probably end up reloading anyway, just to be on the safe side. Alright, the stream announced. And in Space Quest Historians one as well. Might as well use his. There we go. Excellent. Hello, Tanu Kitsune. Oh. Get myself ready to stream. Alright. Greetings, Elkia. So, and the Chosen 90. I'm pretty sure I hosted you, Chosen 90. Put you on my auto host list. Pretty sure it was you. So if it wasn't you, let me know. Okay. We're pretty much at the end of the game. We don't have our Dispel potion yet, but I have bought all the other potions we're going to need. Let's do Restore. So, it's time to beat the game, really. Control M to lock my mouse in. I have to wait till the next day, I'm pretty sure. Stay awake. Mid-morning. To get my Dispel potion. So, I can't quite finish yet, but we're very close. Yeah, time to switch over the, That was weird. No, Control M. Thank you. Switch over to the Scum VM one. There we go. And someone... Alright. Excellent. So it's time just to bumble around for a day. That's what it is. I've noticed there's really not a lot of music in this version of Quest of Glory. There's very little backing music. I'm gonna go kill the Antwerp, because I might as well kill the Antwerp today. Oh, it's a problem. They're about no problem. lets me see it. The music's playing really loud though, so. 10 silver! Ah, ah, ah. He loves doing this walking backwards thing. I don't know what the hell that's about. Sometimes when he goes to leave, he walks back and then back out again. Come to me, Antwerp. I need to kill you. This game's volume is so hard to judge. It switches between nothing and being really loud. What if I flame dart him? That's funny, it bounced right off. Dagger. Oh, hang on. I better save here, because as we learned at the end of last stream, the Antwerp ain't as easy as it seems. You can easily stab yourself. Or throw it away. I hope you all enjoy that noise. No. You seem to have caused an Antwerp population explosion. Don't walk south from this, because if you bump into one of them, the game glitches. And won't let you out. Because, like, the Antwerp has blocked your path. It's really, really weird. Quest Glory 1 is a really good game. The VGA version's a little bit glitchy. Secret door's here, but we can't go through there yet, so there's no point. But we got rid of the Antwerp, and that's all that matters. We can do a rest, I'm pretty sure. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Hide and go seeky, yep. It could be because of ScumVM, but ScumVM normally doesn't add bugs, it normally removes them. And this is the GOG version that I've put into ScumVM. I'm not sure if it's 640 by 480, but it is 256 colors. It's an SCI engine game, so it's after VGA was a thing. I think it might still be 320. As the second one. So it might be like 480 by 320, something like that. ScumVM I've got made expanded because it's tiny. Yes, there you go, 320 by 200. I knew 320 was involved. Goblin's hitting me! Oh no! Oh, 10 more silver coins. Not that I really need any more money. I don't really pay much attention to what resolution old games are in, because I'm brain dead when it comes to understanding that stuff. I had a lovely chat with Ben304 about a game. Can't remember its name now. It's the sci-fi role-playing game where you crash on the planet with all the furry cat people. That's the role-playing game. Because that's in a really awkward resolution. And while I was talking to him about it, he went ahead and talked to the guy on Facebook who made the game. It was very weird for me. I was like, what? You can do that? You can just ask people? Alright. Let's go for... oh, no, I don't need a new one. Just need to go back. We might as well go see if we can kill all the goblins. I've got to waste time, so I might as well try slaughtering goblins. Hey, Gobbo. Let's see how this... No. No. Yeah, let me stab you. That's right. Let me stab you, bro. This game is significantly easier in combat and just general gameplay compared to EGA. More fire. No, don't hit me while I'm casting Flame Dart. Stamina loss kills you, yes. No, EGA version still kills you when you run out of stamina. You'll die either way. That's the broke one. I'm going to pat his butt. I like these two goblins. I like patting their butts. They're cute little gobbos. Pat, 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 pat. I might have actually killed all the goblins before, so that might have been pointless. I did level up a little bit more though, but yeah, I'm going to beat this game with barely half the maximum stats. Which, you know, it really shows how much easier this game is. When I beat EGA as a paladin, well, fighter, I'd maxed every one of my stats out, and I was still having trouble by the end of the game. Like, it was still a challenge. Can I rest again? I really just need to rest to wait for time to pass really quickly. Sunset approaches, so we can head back towards Arana's Peace. I don't know if I've said on stream. I think I did on the first stream of this game. When we do get to Quest for Glory 5, I'm going to be choosing Arana as my partner. Not Katrina. I've never played Quest for Glory 5 before. When I first heard of it, I thought it was a fan game, because the way it looked like a fan game. So I'm looking forward to playing that. I'm looking forward to having a magic user who has a good connection to Arana due to the events leading up to that game. So it makes a little bit more sense for why you'd be like, hey, Arana, I know her. I'll pick her to save from death. Hey, bro. You wanna fight? I've got some flame darts. Yeah, boy, give me your money. I don't know. Now that I know more about Quest for Glory 5, I don't know if it's a disappointment. They definitely did a better job than King's Quest 8. Hands down. I mean, they were literally a company falling apart when they made that game. Oh, a goblin wants to fight. That's why I can't rest. And they still managed to make what is at least a half-decent game. It was also planned to be a multiplayer game? I don't know why they planned on having it, like, be multiplayer. Well, that's the first time I've actually seen night come on one screen. Normally you have to walk off a screen to get that to happen. So Quest for Glory 5 was made, like, as a multiplayer game, and then they had to revert back to a single-player game. So that lost them a lot of time. It's very weird why they did any of that, but they did. So the fact that it's a playable game that's not too buggy, you know, good job for collapsing Sierra. Compared to King's Quest 8, which is, you know, I know there's people out there who like it, and good for you, you know, have fun. If you enjoy that game, you know, enjoy it, because you're the only people in the world who do, and that's amazing that someone does enjoy it. That's just a trash bag. And even though it had problems where Roberta was making King's Quest 8, and the people who were buying Sierra were like, hey, we don't like what you're doing with this King's Quest series that you invented. We're going to try and make our own version. And then they couldn't do it. So they went back to her version. It still is barely a playable video game to me. It could be that, yeah, they were just trying to catch on to the Ultima Online thing. It wasn't going to be a massive online role-playing game, MMO, massive multiplayer game. I think it was meant to be like 2-player or maybe up to 4-player. It's very weird. That's all I can say, that they thought that that was a good idea. But they needed money. So, and ideas better than no ideas. And now I have my potion of Dispel, which is absolutely needed for the end game. How much money do I have, actually? I have 1 gold and 96 silver. I'm pretty sure 10 silver is 1 gold. So I have 10 gold pieces. Which isn't a lot. But you don't need a lot in the next game. So, and I'm going to get paid out for saving Spielberg. Which it is now time to do. So I'm going to avoid fighting anything on my way there, because I don't want to waste my mana. Though I don't think there's actually much fighting the mage needs to do while there, so I don't think I'm going to have that much of a problem. I did look up on a walkthrough to find out if I was missing the secret room in the tunnel that I looked for in the end of the last stream. And I couldn't find any mention in the walkthrough, so I asked Richard Cobbett, because he knows everything to do with video games, and it's not. I believe the money does actually transfer. The secret room is not in the VGA version, according to him, and he does know everything about video games, so... I believe you only get a fixed sum if you make a new character. If you transfer a character, like we're going to do, we will get a we'll get the same amount of money. Hide and go seeky, or was that hide and go seek? They ruined their own pun there. I'll still be streaming in an hour, Elkia. You hear the sound of someone or something moving deeper into the cave to let you pass. I believe I have the key, but I want to use my open spell, so... Wait for it to work out. There we go. Your spell has unlocked the lock on the rock, but it is not yet powerful enough to open the rock door. Which, if I can open the lock, what does it matter? Right, new save. Going into Bandit Camp. Ooh. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see by the light of the fungus that this passageway twists its way through the mountain. It is cold in here, and you can smell stagnant water and faint hints of decay. You can watch the water ooze down the sides of the stalactites and drip to the ground. The rocks look slick and are slimy to touch. That's something actually I hear people have trouble with a lot. Stalactites and stalagmite. I was taught a little poem or saying to remember which one's which. Stalactites hang to the ceiling tight. Stalagmites, you might trip. Or they might make you trip, yeah. So you hear the constant drip of water. Stalagmites are on the ground because you might trip over them. Stalactites hang on the ceiling, and they are hanging on tight. Let's detect, that's trigger. Where's calm? You're calm, right? Alright. We're going to cast Calm on the Minotaur. Toro. Grumble, grumble. Stupid guard duty. 3rd time this week. Why always me? Grumble, grumble, grumble. Good ears, but very poor peripheral vision. Calm. Suddenly a feeling of peace and tranquility permeates the area. And now he's calmed. So, winner, winner, me. Oh, I guess he decided not to be calm. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I should have calmed him before I walked out. But, I'm easily able to kill him? Oh, except I can't hit him. Come on, hit him! I can't hit him! There we go. I killed Toro. I didn't want to. I'm bad. I didn't want to kill Toro? I wanted to sneak past him. Because I'm a mage, and I don't need to fight. Step over and get a closer look. Oh, I didn't mean to click out. Come! Ding ding ding! Well, maybe the brigands aren't such inhospitable creatures after all. Then again, maybe they are. Boys like this, Death. You ring the bell and your bell gets rung. The brigands have an even temperament, all bad. You seem to have knack for doing the wrong thing. One of the problems I find with the VGA version is very little of the deaths are actually animated. Like, that's just them standing up. It should have been them casting a spell against, you know, like shooting me to death. Maybe they thought that was too violent? Oh, no, he's woken back up again. I don't want that. Calm. He doesn't stay calm for very long. Excellent. More deaths. More deaths can be found here. There's a death over this way. Which is taking a bit to happen, apparently. You knew this job was dangerous. This was not the ending you had in mind when you read the manual on how to be a hero. Either you just aren't ready to take on this situation, or there is a better way to accomplish your mission. At least that was animated and had them shooting me. I think there's one under here. They all come out to shoot me. I'm dead. The old rug over the pit trick. A small sign reads booby trap. The brigands approach to see the booby they've caught. You think to yourself, if it looks like a trap and it feels like a trap, maybe it is a trap. Or if you're playing D&D, if it doesn't look like a trap, the DM hasn't mentioned it, it's a trap. So you can look at the wire and then you can step over it. You can also just walk around it. One of these is fake. Steady looking bridge with 2 support poles. A message written in a clear firm hand reading cross here is on this bridge. And it's not lying. That is the bridge to cross. You wouldn't believe it, but yeah. And a bridged ending. I score that about a 3. Those diving lessons were a complete waste. Maybe you should have taken up bowling. There is a dark rope stretched tautly across the path. Now that you know it's there, you can easily avoid it by stepping over it. So now I can actually just step over. Which I like, that if you actually pay attention and look at it, you're fine. The game's like, yeah, you just step over it. Alright. The next room's like a puzzle room. I need to save now. Trap room. I want to close the door behind me. You close and bar the door. And I want to go up here, I think? Because the brigands all come up, and they're all like, hey, who did that? How dare he? And I want to push this across. Can I do something with this? Probably didn't need to topple the candelabra. Oh, a wise guy, eh? Yeah. So yeah, don't topple the candelabra straight away. I've learned that one. They all walk up there. Then I move this. Wooden tables, benches, and chairs fill the space of this brigand meeting room. A chandelier lights the room, an unlit candelabra stands in the corner. A rope hangs from the chandelier. Yeah, this is a pretty basic pun, this one. I guess I've got to do it quicker. I thought you had to wait for them to be about halfway across, but I guess yeah. Or maybe I have to drop that. I'm gonna save just after doing this one, so that way I don't have to keep repeating. Because I'm not 100% sure how to do this. Three Stooges. I think I've got to tip this when they're coming at me. Hey-ya! Get tipped on! Oh, a wise guy, eh? Oh, I guess now it's to... No, I want to cut the rope. Why am I throwing my dagger? That's not what I wanted. The Knuckle Cops. Is that what the Three Stooges are called in Germany? Alright. And then you can call me a wise guy. No. They grabbed me off the table. I should wait for them to go further. Shows how long since I've played the VGA version that I'm not remembering this perfectly. But, you know, that's the fun of streaming a game, is you get to experience someone playing it for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but for the while. Oh, a wise guy, eh? I mean, these guys all make a comeback in the next game, so... Yeah, I got him. Oh, but then... Did I forget to shut this one? I really thought I had that one. I guess not. Alright, they're all there, so I can tip this over. Turn around. Hop up here. Grab the rope. Kick them? But I tried to shut the door and he wouldn't shut it. Now, game, you're just being mean. Yep, I'm a wise guy, so get out of here. Okay, I guess I just clicked too fast on the back door. You bar the door behind you. Excellent. You behold a most fascinating place. The person labelled me speaks. Abandoned mope, all ye who enter here? Job hunting or just sightseeing? I foresee a brilliant future for you in the fall. If you've got something to say, then speak fast or forever hold your peaces. State your case before I case your estate. You know me? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you are able to take the child from the band. Alas, poor Yorick, I know me well. 10 years ago I swore I would find Elsa no matter what. It took me 2 years to find her, here with the brigands, and I've posed as her warlock ever since. I couldn't break the spell on her, nor could I leave her to grow up into an attractive woman, surrounded by rogues and scoundrels. Someone had to defend her honor. You know Elsa? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you are able to take the child from the band. After you've explained what you know about Elsa, Yorick speaks. It's about time that someone else helped Elsa before it's too late. Toro and I are the only friends she's got here. She's a lot like her dad, though. She organized these brigands and changed them from mere thugs to major raiders. She plans to move the entire band away from the valley as soon as the snow clears. If that happens, I know she will never be disenchanted. Leader. I'll protect the brigand leader with everything I've got. That's no laughing matter as I get madder. This room is my way of keeping the brigands from bothering the leader about raises, since it tends to raise the brigands. I designed it myself. This place has people rolling in the aisles. There are plenty of doors. You wouldn't want me to spoil your fun now. Either you'll figure it out in the end, or you'll end it before you're out. This fort is the Brigand's Palace. It has been well constructed. Toro is the Minotaur that guards this fortress. Elsa found him when he was just a calf, and he's kowtowed to her ever since. He guarantees that the brigands won't get Elsa any bull. You know about the enchantment? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you are able to take the child from the band. I'll repeat this a lot so that you learn about the taking the child from the band. Elsa doesn't know who she really is. That's part of the enchantment. When Elsa was left with some brigands 10 years ago, all her memories were taken away from her. I borrowed a magic mirror from a friend to try to break the spell, but it only works when spells are cast directly at you. If you're gonna be a big hero, I hope you brought a dispel potion or something. I did. You know about the enchantment? Then perhaps you... Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. The true dispel potion will break an enchantment. You must splash the potion on Elsa as soon as you can, or she'll skewer you for sure. She's more than a match for the old swordy lordy now. You must know the Blade Braggart. He used to show off in the castle courtyard all the time. I've ignored him all the way through because I don't need to fight him. Elsa once asked if Rapier Ruler would teach her to use the sword, and the sword boar told her he would not waste his talent on females. She came to me in tears. After all, she was only 9 at the time. She can teach old Weapon Windbag a thing or two now. Her arm is true, and she's truly disarming. Ah yes, the mirror with the leer, as Erasmus calls it. Or was it Fenris? It reflects a spell back on the caster of the spell. Now where did I put that mirror? Was it on the desk in Elsa's office, or else in the office on Elsa's desk? Would he be surprised to see his little girl now? I'm not sure if I've got to cast a spell at him to get rid of him. I think I do. See you later. I don't want to particularly fight with the Warlock. He's a good guy after all. The Warlock is Yorick the Jester. And as he said, you know, he's a good guy. He just came here to help. What do you mean I can't do much with that? That's... I thought I pulled on the chain. Is that a button? Yeah. Okay. Don't press the button, apparently. Can I go up here and... No. That kills you. Well, to be fair, I'm not dying from any of this. So, you know, that's pretty good. Where do I go on this one? Apparently he just stands there. Okay, can't go that way. No. Stop. Stop. Stop, hero. Ah. There we go. I really do need a glitch counter, because this is really having trouble. But that would take effort and time, and I'm dumb, so I'm not going to. There's an echo in here, echo in here, echo in here. I'm pretty sure I have to walk out of the way, or it falls on you. Yes, there we go. Ah, you finally made it through Yorick's room, and... fuck that room. The EGA version's a lot funner. This VGA version really crimps the fun. Hey, you're the brigand leader. I want to talk to you. The brigand leader stares at you coldly. It seems he's not interested in chatter. Ah! Elsa, my dear, there's a problem, I fear. To our dismay, that spell's here to stay. For alas, you did slay your hero today. One thrust and that's it? The brigand leader is deadly with a sword. The magic spell that possesses her makes her an invincible warrior. That's a bit rude. She's an invincible warrior because she's really good, not because of the spell. I want to make sure I'm going to use the Dispel Potion. Have at you. You throw the Dispel Potion on the brigand leader. Who didn't look like a bloke at all, but, you know, whatever game. You can't imagine how good it feels to know who I am again. After all these years, to remember my name is Elsa von Spielberg. I used to wish I was not a brigand's child, but actually an enchanted princess. Now I know that I really was enchanted, and I don't have to be a brigand anymore. Thank you so much for freeing me. I've got to hurry home to Father and get his guards to capture the rest of the brigands before they manage to escape with the treasure. It must be returned to the rightful owners. Yorick, Yorick, I'm me again. Oh, will your dad be glad that your spell's been repelled? We need to go before the brigands know or they'll spoil our show. Come on, we'd better make our getaway before they get in our way. Yorick and I can return to the castle with the amulet I wear, but I'm afraid you'll have to get there on your own. There are 2 healing potions on my desk that you may take with you. You should use this secret passage and escape while they are arguing over the treasure. If they find you in here, you'll be overwhelmed and killed. I reckon she's pretty pretty. Thank you again, and good luck. I'll make sure you are richly rewarded for your bravery. If you decide to counter the cursor, then mind the mirror over mere minds. So tip the canoe and toodaloo. Elsa, if you do the honors, I'll honor your due. The brigands are trying to break into the room. Get the mirror. Suppose I can... I think that's the secret passages back here. What's that? Let's see. Was it the dragon with the flagon or the flagon with the dragon? Da-da-da-da! We escaped! All the characters in this have that waxy look, so I don't blame that on her not being pretty. Elsa back. Let's spell her name right. But we don't want to go straight to the palace. I want to go find me a certain Baba Yaga and wreck her. It's time we got some revenge on the Baba Yaga. Now that we have the mirror. You have 1 hand mirror. It weighs 0.5 pounds. I believe if you exit without the mirror, then it just cuts straight to the ending. You don't get this scene where you get to go find her. Sporia plants are to the north, I think, and she's to the north here? I might be wrong. I can never remember where she is. No, she's definitely not there. Oh! Oh well. Time to get some flame dart practice in. A little bit more money. They're all carrying 10 silver coins now. Which is like 1 gold, so that's not too bad. Alright. Let's see if this is the right one. Alright, okay. I was wrong about where the Sporia plants are again. You again! Do you really want to go back in there? I do indeed, my friend. I do indeed. Alright, let's get the Hut of Brown to now sit down. Save. Baba Yaga. Make sure that's out. You again? You furtively grasped the magic mirror. You foxy devil, you. Okay. Oh, I clicked through it while I was trying to look. Thanks a lot, game. You know what, I'm reloading that so I can actually read it out. I thought I had to, like, look at stuff to get it to actually move forward, but the game was like, no, you're fine. You again! Click on myself as well, just in case. Powers that rule over region Soggy change this creature back into a froggy! Get wrecked, Baba Yaga. Oh, that looks horrible. The witch is hopping mad. What have you done to me? How dare you use my own spell against me? Oh, oh. Hear me, O elements of air and wind. Give me the power to save my own skin. Bye, Baba Yaga and your chicken hut. We'll all miss you. Maybe. We'll see you in Quest for Glory 4. Which at least is voice acted, so I won't have to ruin my voice. There goes Baba Yaga. Now you've really made her sore. Oh, look, everyone's here. Not much to look at was Toro. Roger Hardy. Eric Kasnia. Oh, these must be some of the developers. Jeff Crow. Diana Wilson. Jeff Crow must be Mark Crow's like brother or something. Willis Wong. Vanna Baker. Gloria Garland. Fat guy in the suit. Bob Mallory. Tom DeSalvo. Oliver Bresford. Corey Cole, and he's dressed up in the hero's gear for Shapir. Lorianne Cole, who's dressed up like Shima. Carlos Escobar. Richard Aronson. Bob Fishback. That's pretty much everyone, I think. Oh no, hang on. Rutero Sinclair. Okay, I'm done looking, game. Wait, who's... Yeah, Diana Wilson's dead, apparently. I feel bad. Yes, Corey Cole does transfer into the EGA version. That's good that you noticed. I didn't notice that. You're the real hero of this game. Congratulations. Do I have to just like sit here and wait for it to go forward? Because it's not going forward on its own. Oh, there we go. Had to wait for Yorick. Ugh. You have defeated the brigands and become a true hero of Spielberg. Thus the hero from the east freed the man from the beast, saved Beauty from the brigands' band, and forced the ogress to flee the land. No, that was saved the child, not the beauty. Yeah. Dashing hero with the shape thing. The brigand band has been dispersed. The treasure has been reimbursed. And only missed 18 points. That's not too bad. And so, with Cutters and Abdullah Do, you bid the valley a fond adieu. She was a child. Quest of Glory 5 calls in, says hello. But she's more interested in Toro, so, you know. Congratulations, you have successfully completed Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. Though I think Elsa's a potential partner in that. If you have not already done so, we encourage you to play Quest for Glory 1 again with the other two character types. Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions. In the meantime, you are already a winner. Please insert a writable disc. Yep, that'll do. I don't know where ScumVM saves that. The saved character file has been created. Save this disc for use with Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire from Sierra Online. Do you wish to try saving your character again? Yes, I might as well. Stream Hero. Thank you for playing Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. And congratulations again on winning. We'll see you again soon in Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire. Aww. They will too, because I'm going to load up Quest for Glory 2 and try and work out how this whole transfer thing works. Go away, credits. Well, I guess I don't have much choice. It's either watch the credits or quit, so quit it is. Which closes ScumVM, so that's fun. So I really want to play the EGA version of Trial by Fire because it'll have the MT32 music that I've got emulated. I do have the VGA version, so I might stream that as well at another point. Yes, MT32 emulator. Good. Good, good, good. Yep. Sure, why Crisis and original Turbo need to be put inside save games directory and approving. Ah, excellent. So I have, yeah, I have my character. Really easy. ScumVM made that really easy to do. Yeah, the ending for Quest Story 1 VGA is not very good. I did not end with max points at all. You know, intelligence of 64. That's not 100. I don't think that's going to hinder me though, so it's okay. Is it not amazing how quickly we have set up this inn? The Carter's Tale is already the center of Shapir's entertainment. Where else can you watch Shima dance? You know you will always have a place to stay and fine food to eat in Shapir. Shamin and Shima and I cannot thank you enough for helping us recover our stolen treasure. It is good to be back home, even though I have had troubling news. My old friend, Aris al-Din, the Emir of Arazia, is missing. He was a good man, but not as wise as I. Ah, but you have not even seen our beautiful Shapir, and already I speak of problems. You need to go out, explore, and discover why this is indeed a land of enchantment. Yeah, this game 100% looks better than VGA. You are pleased at the delicious smells and delightful ambience at the newly remodeled Carter's Tale Inn. You give it 3.5 stars. What a sick burn! The land of Shapir, I spelled Shapir wrong, but it still worked it out, may be plagued with elementals and jinns, but this city will never stand as long as there are heroes such as yourself. The elementals are some sort of magical things which could destroy us all. Jinn are magical beings, huge monstrous creatures of power capable of tearing a man limb from limb, although I have never personally experienced this. Emil? Aris was the kindest of men, quick to hug you and call you brother, but I must admit that he was not very brave. That's not what their name is. It's Shamin. Wait, what? It's double E, right? Yeah. I'm terrible at names. Like a cat, Shamin lands upon his paws wherever he goes. This inn is the oasis of culture for Shapir. Shima. Ah, the enchanting Shima. Her dance must be seen to be savoured. Ask about Abdullah? I'm Abdullah Du. It is an old family name. A place to relax, to talk to friends, to eat and drink, to watch entertainment. What better place to be? Alright. It's nice talking to you, Abdullah, but we gotta go, man. We got things to do. So I ended up with 230 gold coins at the end of Quest of Glory 1. All my spells, Flame Dart got to 54, so that's pretty cool. The rest of them I barely used, so it's no surprise they've got nothing. Where is my... There we go. I lost all my potions, but I didn't even need, so that was more money I could have saved. Shamin, in the tongue of my kindred, means he of the lion. Shima. There is none in all Shapir to compare to my beautiful and wondrous mate. This is truly what an inn should be, the center of all, with Shima to dance and the poet Omar to entertain. There will always be something of interest here. Omar. Poetry is revered in this land. The words of the poet Omar speak both to the heart and to the mind. Emir. Those driven from Razia speak highly of the former Emir Aris el-Din. Of his brother Ali Hassin, they merely spit. Alright. So I'm going to be cheating a little bit in this game. As always. You, stranger, you just in luck. I got everything you need right here. You need a map? I got a map. You need a compass? I got a compass. You need a souvenirs of Shapir for friends and relatives? I got a best souvenirs in town. Because obviously this game has a maze for the town. You gotta walk through it. And I remember most of it, but it's a hell of a maze. So I'm just going to switch over to my webcam to be the full footage. I printed out the map. I'm not sorry for doing it. I 100%, need this to find my way to the important places, like to find the money changer, which you can ask him for directions for, but they're really hard to follow, and I'm dumb, and I'll miss them. So this will make sure that I find all the places till I get my map. I don't think this version's in the manual, but yeah, there was a map in the manual. I think it doesn't have like because this has got all the stuff printed on it. I also printed out a map of the desert. Because there are a few things in the desert you need to find, and it's confusing. And once again, I'm dumb. So let's go back to the Scum VM. Nope, that one. Control M. Nope, Control M. Bonk bonk. Alright. Silly clowns. Should I have silly clowns on? Yeah, I suppose. The VGA remake does have a simplified city layout, which is a great feature for people who don't want to deal with the map. And to be fair to this game, once you've gotten the magic map and you find your way to all the locations, you can just teleport. But you've still got to find your way there once. And that can be a bit hard. You look like such a fun person. Have I got a deal for you? Special today only. I sell you a genuine made in Japan glow-in-dark turban which says my father went to Shapir and all he bought me was... But maybe you gotta know kids. Then what you want is what I got right here. Shapir in a bottle. You shake it and you see Shapir in a sandstorm. I sell it just for you for only twice what it's worth. At least he's honest. How you think you're going to be finding yourself with no map? I sell you one cheap. Only one dinar. Special edition today says that you are here with a big X. If I try and buy a map, he'll be like, you got no money. Wait a minute, what do you think, I'm a money changer? Your money isn't no good. You need to get this change to dinars and centimes before you can buy something here. Ask about money changer. You want to find the money changers, right? No problem, boss. Well, you go north until you see a way to go left and you take the way. Now you go until you see a way to go right and you take it that away. Go until you can see a way to go right and you go to the right. Then you go until you can go to the right again. That's a right way. Go that way until you can turn right. Go right until you come to the place where you can go right again. Turn left, follow the road, and you can no miss. So that's left, right, right. I mean, there's another left there. You know, his directions are very poor for getting there. Really poor. That does, like, yeah, I've got the map in front of me and I'm still like, no, that's not right. What's the matter you? You know, like a big deal when you see it? There's a song in Australia that goes, what's the matter you? And then it talks about how ugly your face is. It's sung by an Italian band, I believe. I might make that speed a little bit higher. That's better. Alright. We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting falafels of fresh roasted lamb. Dates stuffed with honeyed almonds to tease your tongue. It's certain that you will enjoy what you will see. Yeah, the very end. Go straight until you can go right. Go left. So the map here is actually flipped. South is now north. North is south. And that means east and west have flipped. So I wanted to go Never eat soggy wheat bix. I wanted to go west, but that means I have to go east. Which is over on this screen. Which is now east. Oh, my brain hurts. Brass is essence of all that I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers and bottles, tea servers and cups. I have the goods of the finest workers of metal in the city. Alright. Alright, I got my map. I want to go to the end of this street, then I want to turn right. I want to go left. Oh, guard. I want to go right. No, hang on. No, I don't. No, I don't. Ah, stop. Alright, if I go back this way, I'll be at the... Yeah, okay. There's the T. Left is better. Left again. Oh. And then right. And I want to go straight down. There'll be a right. Not going to turn there. Get to the end of the street, then I'm going to turn right. I go left here. Go right. The music's good though. Though I don't think you guys could even hear the music because of how quiet it is. I'm going to turn it up a little bit to hopefully let it come through. But it's so quiet. They always want Quest Story 1 has the maze is the forest. And this is the same idea that you have to explore. So we have a stranger to our fair land. Welcome, traveller from afar. Come closer that you might find all that you seek here. I am Dinazarid, changer of money for Shapir. Would you like to exchange something with me? Well, I want to know about this dude. Frank the guard marks you with his glare. You suspect he would give no quarter in a fight. He would likely pound you into a ruble. That's money puns, that is. In any case, he has no dime to speak to you, to coin a phrase. To fight him would make no sense. Better leave him alone for a change. The woman is very attractive with her dark curly hair and lovely figure. She smiles invitingly at you. Okay. Ask about money. I deal in money. I will be only too happy to exchange your old worn-out foreign money for money which is a bit more practical around here. Alright. Save, money. So you should exchange money at 50 gold pieces or less, depending on how much time you have. Because you get better rates that way than just changing for the whole 230. I don't care. You don't need that much money. This game isn't a, desperately hard game. You don't need to be like, oh, I need to power load my game. Just exchange your money. It's fine. Here you are. I just love intimate exchanges like this. She coyly evades your kiss. You look at dangerous looking guard and think, oh, that was actually going to hit her, not... Oh. You seem to be a very dangerous man. A girl cannot be too careful. Perhaps when we know each other better, though. Yeah. Which I'm spelling wrong every time now. Shapir is a very safe and orderly place under the watch of our Sultan. It can be very dangerous for those who break the law and get caught. Emir. The old Emir of Razir was a fool, and fools are easier to deal with. But from all I hear, whoever controls Razir now is far from a fool. Thieves Guild. There is no Thieves Guild around here. Certainly, I can satisfy your needs better than any mere guild. Only in Razir do you need such union scum. So if I was a thief, she would let me be a thief, but I'm not, so she won't. I have 124 golden dinars. Goodbye, lady. Love you. Though, to be fair, there's another character that's closer to the magic user in Love. Alright, so I went... okay. It's left there. Oh, no, that's still not... I'm still confused about where I am. Alright. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, I had to do that in Quest for Glory 1 EGA. I had to literally throw away my money because I had way too much money. Alright, I want to go to the end of this street, then left. And then I want to turn a right. And I want to go down this one. And this will take me back... No. Oh no. Have I made a horrible mistake? I don't think I have. No, I'm right. I'm right. I know where I am. It's right here. And then... this way. I found it. I found it. I got home. I'm safe. Almost got lost. Even staring at a map, I almost got lost. I would love a lamb falafel, but I've eaten all my calories for today, so I'm not allowed to have one. Damn you, game, for making me hungry for a lamb falafel. I don't even know what a falafel is. It sounds like it's a wrap. Alright, you. I want to buy a map. Here you go, boss. One map for 1 dinar. You pay for the map and put it away. Or should I haggle, actually? You're no going to regret this, boss. Guarantee the best in town, or you no getting your money back. Haggle for compass. Alright, you drive a hard bargain. I give you this, and you giving me 50-cent me's. Let me see if I got one. There we go. I should haggle for things. I forgot about that. Here you go, boss. 1 compass for 50-cent me's. You pay for the compass and put it away. You're no going to regret this, boss. Guarantee the best in town, or you no getting your money back. Alright. Alexander pulls out his magic map. That's there. That's there. I can go there. I can go there. Excellent. It's magic! Alexander pulls out his magic map. Or in this case, Kaith pulls out his magic map. Nahik Saeed. Aloha. Owi? Aloha? Welcome in. Guzenheit. I'm not going to bother. Pleased to meet you, and I mean please... Welcome to my little shop of wonders. I wonder what shop it is. It's magic, of course. I am Keep On Laughing, proprietor. You must be noble cause. Proud to know you, Mr. Cause. Shapir always hopes for heroes. I see by your outfit that you know some magic. You see by my outfit that I know some, too. We can see by our outfits that we both know magic. I guess that we two must eschew the hoodoo. Hello, sailor. New in town. So how you doing, Brune? Had any witty conversation? Been chanting with the enchantress yet? Seen all the sights just in? Or just citing all the scenes? Sell you a spell, Nell? Oh, Yorick was bad enough! Don't do this to me, game! Alright, ask about... air. Air, it's everywhere. Way down here and way up there. I'm in your bed and in my head and going anywhere it's led, dunderhead. I don't like this guy. Keep On Laughing is my name. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. Wit. If you want to be witty, then search in the city. The nitty-gritty to this ditty, you need magic to find it. 'Twas designed by committee. Enchantress. Welcome back, Elkia. Auntie Azizi, lives off the east end of the Shamil Tariq. Mind your P's and Q's when you are there, or she might send you know where. I don't like air. It's dry, coarse, windy. It gets everywhere. That is a lovely prequel meme. I'm a little low on spells in stock, but I do have scrolls of detect magic for negligible 10 dinars, trigger for only 15, force bolt for a measly 20, levitate for a mere 30, and Erasmus Razzle Dazzle for a paltry 25. So all I need is force bolt and levitate. Haggle for levitate. Whew, smooth talking, dude. You got the gift for the gab, Tab. Tell you what I'm going to do. Seeing as you're being a hero and all, I reduced the price by a whole 10 simoleons. Wait, The Sims wasn't out yet. Dinars, that is. Dough, Flo, Shapir, Buccaneer. Now let me see where I last saw it. I'll have to look for it in the back room. I'll be back in a flash with a stash, Nash. Kevin Nash? Silly me, I had it here the whole time. Abracadabra and didgeridoo. Make the thing appear for you. Here you go, Joe. Hope you're happy, Pappy. I am. Give me my spell. I should ask about levitate, actually. Levitate. It got its ups and downs, but if you need a lift, this will get your feet off the ground. And ask about force bolt. If you have a need for nudging or a bent for bouncing, the spell is swell. It can punch, it can push, it can even beat around the bush. All this from measly 20 dinars. Well, I'm going to haggle for that. Haggle for... and a 10 wholesome Orleans. Alright. Ein, zwei, drei, vier. Make it snappy and bring it here. Sorry for any German speakers. Here you go, Joe. Hope you are happy. I suppose it's Deutsch speakers, actually, but... so, I have... Force Bolt and Levitate learned now. Alright. I'm going to look at some of the stuff. Well, they're either eggplants or the new doll called Baby Antwerp, which when turned on its back promptly explodes. You'll have to agree that these are quite clearly orats on a stick. Extremely useful. Somewhere. Keep on calls it self-motivating, horizontally situated windmill. Then again, it might be a giant. There seem to be books in many languages, few of which are comprehensible to you, but you do recognize some old favorites, such as Ghost Writers in the Sky. To err is human. Fear of flying. The wind in the bellows. Gnome with the wind. The Pisa Elemental. Fact or fiction? Quest for Glory 4 says fact. Air conditioning and grooming. Hey, H-I-J-K Elemental P. We're here to pump you up. The air apparent. 3's a cloud. And it's gone back to Ghost Riders in the Sky. Alright. No, you're wrong. It's the USS Exterprise. Brexterprise? They're pinwheels. Just something for keep on to toy around. The label on the sleeve says Commando Cody flying suit. That's, Commando Cody is the... oh god, I forgot its name. The Rocketeer, I think. A lady once asked Keep-On for liniment with which to rub her chickens, but he thought she said 2 rubber chickens. Oddly, she never paid for them or took them home. They are genuine handcrafted Spielbergian beer steins with Baron Stephan's crest. They are waxen Icarus wings. The label admonishes, do not attempt to use these wings in hot climates. On this shelf, there are various examples of stuffed things and megalucimans. The top hat on the bottom are top because he bought them. It's a green box for holding red pencils. They're the Buffin's balloons, you goon. It is a hand puppet that is either Cecil the Seasick Sea Serpent, Ollie the Dragon, or Zippy the Pinhead, depending on which way you squint. It's a hand puppet bearing the name Rosella. That is very possibly a very subtle Monkey Island reference. I'm not sure if this came out first, but I think Monkey Island was out by... well, Secret of Monkey Island was out. The Michelin Man? The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man? No, it's the Dough Berry Pills Boy. This was Keep-On's biggest fan until things took a turn for the worse. Keep-On grew tired of being played for a fool. Nuns are often in the habit of wearing this with their habit. Eh? These orbs look vaguely familiar. The tag says, Ali Fakir, genuine X-ray glasses, 15 dinars. They look incredibly large, but the tag also says one size fits all. It must be magic. You don't want to know. It's Cthulhu. All praise to Cthulhu. Don't watch this so much, you'll ruin your eyes. It's a Flippy Flyer model XLR8 Frisbee. You can burn 2 pieces of toast at once with this baby. Now, if only someone would invent electricity, and maybe an outlet, and an extension cord. Aha, so the windbag's been pushing whoopee cushions. Alright. Air Elemental. If you're led to behead an airhead, don't let him lead the chase. Glue his shoes with goo, blue, and throw mud in his face. It's fair to snare the air there, then put him in his place. I'll walk to the back. I'm just gonna... is there anything I need to ask him more about? Shapir is a city, small and quaint, and pretty Shapir is a land large and great and grand. Alright, let's walk to the back. I might as well try. Bonk! It sure looked real. Haggle for X-ray specs. Okay, hang on. Well, the tag says 15 dinars, but I guess I can take 14 for him. Nah, I guessed wrong. 15 dinars it is then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it snappy and bring it here. Here you go, Joe. Hope you're happy, Pappy. Yes, I'm buying them. I don't think it'll be enough to kick me off Twitch. You need to know some knowledge about the magic way, then go and see Aziza, who'll enchant you if you stay. Watch out, she's testy though. I should ask about Razia, but I got plenty of time. There's no rush. You sell pots. What do you sell? What do you sell? You sell lamps. I don't need a lamp. You sell flowers. Don't need flowers. He sells pots. And they sell food. I don't think I need a brass lamp yet. I know I need one later, but I'm not in a particular rush for that. Ah, I did not notice you come in. This is the apothecary, where one can buy many wondrous pills and oils. I am Harik. If you need something, just let me know. Well, I want to know about Shapir. The city and land are very heart of the world. Rezia. When the old Emir was overthrown, the apothecary of Razia was taken over by the new Emir. If you plan to go to Razia, it might be wise to take some extra pills just in case such things are no longer available there. Yes, you do need to take them. Ask about fire. Watch this. See how the flame reacts to incense? Fire is attracted to things it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for a fire elemental. Now I must get back to my work. If you see something which interests you, let me know. Earth. Watch this. See how the earth is consumed by the flames? Pretty amazing, isn't it? I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned from this, although I don't quite know what that might be. Now I must get back to my work. Alright, haggle for Oh, I don't know how to spell incense. I'm dumb. I don't know how to spell incense. I'm stupid today. For incense. I'm trying to stay in business. The more I give, the more I lose. It shall be what I asked for. 70 centimes. Did I actually get some? I didn't. Can I try haggling for it again? No. What do you mean? The instant cost you, but the price of my ingredients, a mere 70 centimes. There we go. I needed that. Next Mario teaches typing. I do have that on this computer. My son played it for a while before he got bored. I should ask about, like, fire elemental. I mean, that doesn't exist yet. Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man, a marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Watch this! I don't think there's any, like, actual nipples in this version either. You sell pots. Who sells water skins? Is it you? Someone here smells water skins and you will sell them to me. I think it's in one of the other stalls anyway. Might as well buy the lamp while I'm here. No, should haggle for the lamp. Though it is far below the price I must pay for such an object, nevertheless I am an out-bargained, and you shall have it for a mere 10 dinars. May this lamp light your darkness. You pay for the brass lamp and put it away. Alright, is there anything I need to explore to the fighters one? There is not. So, I don't need to worry about that. So it's whether I go to Aziza or if I go to the Fighters Plaza for the Guild Hall or to the Fortune Teller. Probably best to go to the Guild. Alexander pulls out his magic map. Oh, The leonine creature before you looks ferocious and kindly at the same time. Talk line. My name is Rasha Rakish Shatana. I am called Rakish. I am of the Liontar people. The Sultan summoned me to Shapir to aid against the dark magic, which even now hovers near this city. I fear, though, that I am not the hero I was once. Perhaps you will become the hero they need. Don't need capitals. Ask about Shapir. This is a fine kingdom, and its ruler is very wise, but there are signs of dark magic seeking to overwhelm Shapir. Ask about Razia. The rumors from Razia are that laws have become more important than men, and that has become a crime to think. Few go to that city now, and even fewer return. Everyone knows about Kaik's heroism, yep. We're pretty much a hero. A true hero knows that must be done when there is need, and he must be able to do it. Can I tell about... You have truly earned the title of hero. Thank you. Magic surrounds all of us in this world, and is part of us also. Aziza has many more answers than I. Aziza is a very powerful enchantress, wise in the ways of the elements. You might visit her house near the Shamil Tarek if you can win her respect. Leg. My leg was damaged a long time ago when I tried to fight a demon that was destroying my people. The demon struck me with its poisoned tail. The bone was shattered and because of the poison, my leg did not heal correctly, even with magic. Magic, okay, ask about laws. I fear that I can add nothing, okay. Just law, maybe? Right. Paladin. The way of the paladin is to seek to know that which truly is. The paladin strives to learn his own inner nature and that of others. The paladin does whatever needs to be done to bring light to the world. Not for glory, not for gain, the paladin becomes a paladin because it is his will. So... The paladin's for the fighter to turn into. I mean, technically you could play a fighter and not become a paladin, but really the goal of a fighter is to become a paladin. Ah, the hero of the cutters. You have some reputation already to hear merchants talk. If you're as good as they say you are, then you must be plenty good. I am Uhura. From the Exit Prize. There is some writing on the EOF plaque on the wall, but you're not close enough to read it. Oh, it's If you got real guts and don't know the meaning of fear, if you got real muscles and don't take gruff from no one, if you got a real weapon and know how to use it, then maybe you're good enough to join the Eternal Order of Fighters. We pick only the best to join and we'll be watching you, so don't just be good, be great. Be a member of EOF. Eternal Order of Fighters, the guts, the glory, the greatest. Moose. It's the head of the rare southern moose. You can tell by the hat. The book is for visiting adventures to sign. You sign your name in the book. With a flourish. That's what we got. They will be given to the one who restores the Emir Aras al-Din to his rightful place in the palace at Razia, the sum of 1,000 dinars, by order of the Sultan Harun al-Razid. He who is willing to brave the desert should seek Harik Attar in his shop at the sign of the mortar and pestle by the fountain. That one shall find rewards for his courage. So I should go there and ask him about the desert, I assume? There is need for a spell of great power, the whirling part of a dervish. Inquire at the magic shop. Keep on laughing. Prop. So I should ask him about the whirling dervish. Those who do service to the city and land of Shapir shall know the rewards of goodness by order of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. The way to the paladin to seek to learn to do. Ask about baby. Not baby 6, just baby. Simba means lion in my language. Rakish say he sounds like a lion cub when he cries. Ask about homeland. My land and people are many months' travel from here. Warrior. My name is Uhura. It means freedom in my people's voice. Exit. Enterprise. No, she doesn't know about it. Yes, you can keep turning in the Whirl of the Dervish to, like, just keep getting money. I believe. Like, you just keep giving it to him as well. Water skins. I need some water skins. The finest in leather work will I sell to you, hero from a distant land. My leather is noted the world over for its beauty and durability. No, I'm gonna haggle for a water skin. Gotta haggle. See what you say is said so well. It must be that I will sell it for only 50 centimes. Alright, I'll buy 2 of them, so I've got 3 all up. That seems about right. I am Issa, and this is my weapon shop. I make the best swords and daggers. What do you want? You think I got nothing better to do than answer stupid questions? Go away. It is hot. Don't touch it. I work the metals there for my fine weapons. Can I light my lamp from his fire? You faintly hear to the left. Right there. The lamp glows faintly with pleasure, then decides it isn't dark enough to really put on a show, and goes out again. What's a wimp like you asking about EOF for? Only real men join EOF. I mean, I can't join EOF because I'm a big old loser mage. But yeah. Ask about... that'll probably do it. Notice my note, mister. It is dervish for the will of the dervish. I will pay 1,500 centimes, in dinars of course, for such a thing. All you have to do is find it. Alright. I want to fill my water skins. I like this. It follows the eye. The same in Quest for Glory 1. The eye follows you. You fill your water skins with cool, clear water from the fountain. Don't talk to me about pots. I don't care about your pots. And this guy wanted something in the desert. I'm always in need of certain components for my work. If you're brave enough to bring some of these components to me, I am more than willing to pay you for them. I'm always out of scorpion venom to make poison cure pills and ghoul claws for my experiments. I'll pay 20 dinars for the tail of a scorpion and 15 dinars for the claws of a ghoul. Oh, fingers. A potion to break enchantments? I know of one in which the victim drinks the potion and the spell ends. It is a pity that I do not have any of the potion made up. I have most of the ingredients though, and if you could find the ingredients I'm missing, then I can make some dispel potions for you. To make a dispel potion, I'll need the feather of a griffin, and let me think. That may be a problem. I need the fruit of compassion. The fruit of compassion is extremely rare. It can only be given, never taken or bought. I have heard rumors of but one plant in this entire land where you might find this. Can I buy dirt off him? No. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting that. I might need to buy a pot for dirt. You're blessed with the tongue of fortune. You need pay me but 200 centimes. Here is a small but lovely pot. Okay, so I need to find who sells dirt. I think the plant seller has dirt. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh. To the Cat's Tail Inn. It is hoped you enjoyed your first sights of our beautiful city of Shapir. Sudden night, yeah, it was really. But, you know, we got most of the stuff we needed done. None of the elementals are here yet, so I've got plenty of time. Tonight's meal is honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. It is hoped you'll enjoy yourself. That sounds delicious. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, the 2 main courses, fruit, hot meat, tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. Fortunately, your strenuous regime as a hero prevents you from looking as round as Abdullah. Rude! The tea, as Abdullah has told you many times, is wonderful. Bicarbonate of soda hasn't been invented yet. Alright, well, time to go to sleep. Until dawn. This bedroom looks amazing. You awaken much refreshed. Welcome, hero. If I sit again, will she give me another meal? Like a breakfast one. She just told me that she's dancing tonight, I think. There was the quietest bit of music then, and it just went away. I was going to bring it up. This game is really quiet, apparently. Say yes. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Yes, do not forget that Shima dances this night. Yes, I shall be back for Shima. Okay, there was definitely music there that went away when I paused it. Wow, it's quiet. It is beyond quiet. I don't think that made it louder. I'm trying to make sure you guys can actually hear the music, because it is there, but it is so quiet. This is using MT32. But it's literally quieter than my computer than can play. This isn't in DOSBox, this is in ScumVM. So I have no idea why it's playing so loud, so quietly. Other things were playing fine, it's just this music piece is really quiet apparently. ScumVM has exactly the same settings as what it did for the VGA, and the music was audible in that. So I don't know why that track's so quiet. So it's already at the maximum in there. Well, that might be why. And that doesn't seem to have changed the volume at all. Huh? There is noise from this though. That's what I'm trying to... I can hear that. Just gonna quickly... digital sound effects, yep. Graphics, audio, choosing the MT32 emulator. That's normal. They're both at 256. They're at 192. Alright. I mean, that volume's there, so... Just check my normal one, and yep, that's all. Ah! Hopefully that's fixed it. Because now it's loud in my ears. But it's gone silent in the game again. Oh, give me dirt, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go here. And that's where the Sultan lives. We don't need to go there. Wait. Do I have to buy the jewel from this person, or do I get given it later? Look at this Carter. The jewelry merchant. I have many types of necklaces and bracelets, but my speciality is to sell the jeweler best suited to the customer. I believe, O hero, that for you I have a pin. There is a beautiful sapphire pin in Shashanan's display case. Tell me about the pin. Here is a pin with a sapphire of exceeding clarity and colour like that of your eyes, and a simple but elegant gold setting with the colour like that of your hair. It would be a gift worthy of a sultan. Value of 500 dinars. Would you care to bargain? Okay, well I can't afford that yet. So that's east. I want to go south. We'll find the fortune teller, because I know I've got to ask him some questions. No, might be at the end here. Here we go. Come in, Hassan, come in. Oh, that is not you, is it? It is hard for me to tell at such a distance. Come in anyway, and welcome. I am Abu al-Nijin, and I am the astrologer of the stars and omens. Who are you that I might know you? I am Kaith, the hero. Ah, Kaith, it is indeed a name for heroes. It is well that you have come here, then. The signs that show that we will soon need one here. Maybe it's turned off. It is turned off. It wasn't turned off before, so I don't know why it's turned off, but there's the MT32 music for you. Ask about my future. If you wish to know your fortune, I will need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. You have lived a most interesting life. I will look into what signs have guided your life thus far and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you will need to come back on some other day. Alright, so over here we've got P plus Kaboom minus M, I wave U. So I think that is, I can't remember what those are called, but there's a name for visual puzzles like that, and that is Pika Boo ICU. Yeah. Look at the hole in the ceiling. Gee, what happens if it rains? The planet Salim has been missing from the sky for several days now. Last night the planet Amal was gone. Instead, a large fiery star blazed from the eye of the dragon. Even now the dragon and scorpion are rising. The relationship of the stars influence our lives constantly. Constellations. Yeah. Oh, I can't spell today. I really can't spell today. The scorpion pretends poison and deceit. Thank you for writing them. Now I can spell. The planet Salim is a sign of safety. Amal is the ruling planet of hope. With those missing from the sky, we are indeed in trouble. Make sure you keep in touch with your insurance agents. He doesn't have... Yeah, I did spell the... If you need to know more about the future, visit me again when it arrives. Alright, let's head up to Aziz's place. And we can possibly complete the wit test today as well. I don't know, maybe I need more mana or I need to buy potions for it. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But if I go to the north here, I should be able to go to Aziz's house. Hopefully. And now that we've worked out the music problem where it was F2, so that's why it was really quiet. It didn't actually mute it. For some reason, I'll have to go back there tomorrow, so try and remind me then. Flea Button Pestilon. Space Quest planets, obviously. Okay, so I'm at I want to go right. Left, and there'll be another right, and then I want to take the left before the end of the street. And then we want to go right here. There we go. Save. Because I don't want to make this lady angry. She can be angry. And I don't want that. Who is it that seeks to enter? Kaith! Who is it that sent you here? So we can say Rakesh, Keepon, or Erasmus. Magicians have things for eyes in the first game as well. I might say Erasmus, because Erasmus hasn't told us to come here. And that's rather amusing. Okay, I didn't know how to spell Erasmus. No, I have to walk away and come back. Oh, no I don't. I can just restore. Yeah, I'll put an extra... Yeah. I do that a lot. Because it's not Erasmus, it's just Erasmus. What is the companion of Erasmus? Well, I mean, it's a rat, but it's Fenris. My first is the first, my second the last, next comes myself, then back to the end, and beginning again. Who am I? Aziza. First letter, last letter, I, which is myself, back to the end, Z, and then A. You may enter freely into my home, Kaith. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Greet, because we don't want to be rude. Welcome, it is good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter conversation. Ha ha. Shall we share tea? Yes. Yes, you have to rework that for other languages. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it which you have come? So you should actually be hearing the MT32 version of this music. So hopefully it's different from what you're used to in some ways, and you'll enjoy it. Ask about magic. The magic I work with most is water magic, that of knowledge and true seeing. As water can reflect, I too can reflect spells back upon the caster. There is much magic in this land, some of very dark nature. Alright, ask about water. Water is the element of healing and life. I use it in all my magical workings. Ask about water elemental. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. The essence of water is attraction. The element will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream, which is the lifeblood of the city. It hasn't happened yet. People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power, enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the nearest source of water, you might then contain it. Well, away. Some massive spoilers. No, Erasmus. If you please, I'd rather... Okay, I probably spelled that wrong again. No, I did spell that right. Keepon. Keepon's magical abilities are great, but his style is much too childish. Still, if you must purchase his sort of toy magic, his shop is the place to visit. Aziza had many more fish tanks during the age of Aquarius. There are all sorts of odds and ends on the shelves. For instance, you see an autographed picture of Captain Nemo. There are all sorts of... Okay. You see a purposeless porpoise. I should ask about wit, yes. I believe I need her to say that I am allowed in. If you seek the Wizard's Institute of Technosracy, you will need to use the very thing for which you seek it. Which is magic, obviously. Tree. That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you that of that which we speak. Sorry, my mouth's going a bit funny. I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Kaith to the rescue. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of the male students and teachers. She became a healer, and removed her veil forever. Right. I need to go have a smoke. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try and take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid for one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. You could be the one to give her back her soul and free her heart from wood. You will try this hero, will you not? Right. There are 3 things you must give her to save her soul. A gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert far too long. You must then tell her about yourself. Remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. The gift of magic is the gift of sacrifice. The gift must be something you gain through hardship and from aiding others. It must also be something from which a plant can gain strength. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you'll be able to do this another time. So, I believe we have to give her the dirt from the elemental of earth. No, she doesn't want to talk about kindness. Or love. She's not that interested. Ask about Shakya. This city was built around the magic fountain which flows freely, is protected by the mountains and the desert, and has known only peace and prosperity until now. I do know about the Control A, I just keep not doing it. I don't know why. The Razir was like a twin to Shapir until a year ago this month. The Emir Aris was overthrown and disappeared. His brother now sits upon the throne. There is darkness over the city through which I cannot see with all my magic. Does she know about Arana? She must. She won't do it. She rude. Arana, I don't think has much in this game except for in wit. What's the time? We'll tell her about Spielberg. See if that gets her going. It is wise of you have told me that. The more information I have, the better I can judge things. There we go. Now she knows about that. Control D. Good morning. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime. There we go. If you don't say goodbye, she's like, kicks you out. So while we're here, let's go to Wit. Yeah, they do say she hasn't answered in many years, because she's dead. Which I suppose was the game not wanting to spoil the fact that Arana was dead at this point. Though I'm not sure if she's dead or just trapped in the underworld. It is the alley in the top of the map. You are correct. You can cast Detect Magic to find it, but I don't think you have to. But maybe I'll just cast it once out here. Sounds nice. And it tells me to go right. Come on. There we go. And it is here. So save. Quit. Cast. I think it's trigger. Nope. Must be just detect magic then. There we go. A door appears. Cast open. You have entered a very strange place. The path you walk upon seems to be carved from ivory. The walls around you seem carved of marble. Between the walls and the path is a gap through which you view total darkness. When you look down, when you look up, you see the same limitless black. You have a funny feeling you aren't in Shapir anymore. You have been walking through the halls hung with the portraits of many wizards. At last you come to some pictures that you recognize. You hear several voices. Who are you that enters the lofty portals of the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? I'm going to save again as Inwit. Because I want to look at the portraits. I might need magic pills to actually complete it, but I want to give it a try just to see. The portal shows Harry Houdini in a typical state of intense concentration. That's funny. He doesn't look anything like the way Peter Ledger drew him in Conquests of Camelot. Haha! You always wondered about what Arana looked like. She reminds you of Genesta, a fairy you once knew. The portrait of Erasmus appears to be a duplicate of the one you remember hanging in his house on Zauerberg. You think that perhaps he has a few more crinkles around his eyes. Like most of the wizards, Zara's expression is serious and intent. She shows little propensity towards humour. The portrait is politely formal, befitting Aziza the Enchantress. The portrait shows a wizard with severe nature. He appears totally humorless. I believe that's the bad guy? The picture is entirely black. Kaith. Why have you sought to enter into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? Power? How rude. He doesn't seem to be house-trained. I say we scatter him to four winds. No, he's merely young and impetuous. Be gone. You may return when you have learned to behave. Alright, so that wasn't the right word. Kaith. Yeah, it must be to become a wizard, yeah. I was about to say, it's probably wizard that it's actually looking for. Who do you call upon to be your sponsor and mentor in these hallowed halls of the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? Alright, let's save. Aziza, Enchantress of Shapir, Wizard of Water, do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? I cannot pass judgment upon the candidate till I have worked with him for some months. I am unwilling to have someone I do not know well as my initiate. You must choose another sponsor. Harry. Oh, that's just rude, apparently. Wait, was that the one I was up to? Yeah. Arana. To our regret, she has not answered our summons for many years. You must choose another sponsor. Merlin. Tri-Magister Merlin Ambrosius, Wizard of the Isle of Greymere. Do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? Have we met before? No, I don't believe so. Sorry. You must choose another sponsor. I'm probably going to need, Houdini. Houdini, Progestator, Paramount of Faraway Lands, Master of Escape. Do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? You hear a man's distinct voice, apparently under great stress. Roar, I'm a bit tied up at the moment. The name escapes me. Now you really must excuse me. You must choose another sponsor. Zara Shajina, Wizard of the Eastern Woods, Emissary of the Fairy Folk. Do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? Outside of the few spells I gave him, I have no knowledge of his skills or abilities. I will not accept responsibility for him. You must choose another sponsor. Adavis, Wizard of the Southern Sands, Enchanter of the Elements. Do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technosracy? You hear a man's voice, deep and sonorous. So a wannabe wizard seeks me for a master? I am not interested in half-trained novices. However, should you actually become a wizard, you might be of use to me. There is much I can teach you. Until that time, find someone else to paper train you. You must choose another sponsor. Well, it's Erasmus. We want Erasmus. There is a moment of silence. Do you actually request such a whimsical wizard to be your sponsor? It was the choice he made. But you know what Erasmus is like. Do we have to endure his sense of levity? It was the initiate's decision. Let him abide by it. Very well. Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, Archmage Extraordinaire, do you accept Kaith to be your initiate into the Wizards Institute of Technocracy? You hear the familiar voice of Erasmus. Let me see. Kaith. Ah, yes, the young hero who was so bright. You hear the sneaky voice of Fenris. You think anyone who laughs at your jokes is to be intelligent? A good sense of humour is an excellent indicator of superior intellect. Yes, but the keyword is good. Heh. Erasmus, do you or do you not accept Kaith? I, Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, do hereby accept Kaith as my initiate for wit. Wizards Institute of Technocracy. Of course. Now, hero of Spielberg, before you can be initiated into wit. Wizards Institute of Technocracy. Wizards Institute of Technocracy. You must first prove you are magically and mentally worthy. You'll be presented with a choice of 3 objects. Using the spells at your command, you must choose the correct object, move it to the stand, and cause it to ring, using only 3 spells. The choice of the first 2 spells should be self-evident, and the third is also... Erasmus! Oh, alright. Now good luck, young hero, and remember the joke about the man who grew more mellow as he grew bolder. He no longer had harebrained schemes? He no longer had such a hair-triggered temper. Erasmus! Well, very well, young hero. Please step into the dark room. Purely a formality. Don't worry about a thing. Ouch! My nose! You find yourself in a strange place. For some reason, you cannot move your legs, although you see nothing constraining them. A strange feeling passes through you, as someone were examining you closely. Sorry, that's, look, bell? Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you. It's not real obvious at first what this does, but it's intricate. Oh. Man, my words aren't coming out today. Sit on the bell. Sit on the pole. Welcome, Shish Khan. Shiz Khan. As you can tell, I can't speak words. If words aren't English, I can't speak them. And if they are English, I can't speak them. Rasmus! Fenris! Very good, Kaith. You have shown yourself very capable in figuring out the spells needed for the pretest. However, before you can be considered a true wizard, you must pass the trial of initiation, which the Wizards of Wit will give you. I warn you, this test will take all of your wits and magical skills in order to succeed. If you succeed, you will then face... But I can say no more. Say no more. So, hero, good luck. Promises, promises. You said you would say no more. Heh. Oh, Fenris. Good luck, Kaith. My nose. You have shown yourself to be resourceful in your use of spells under simple conditions. To become a wizard, you must prove that you are capable of using magic under time-critical and life-threatening conditions. You will be presented with a series of 4 tests. They will require all your intelligence and magic. Should you fail, your very life may be endangered. Will you accept the challenges and walk the path of wizardry? Yes. I too prefer the EGA version over the VGA. The VGA remake is good though. You find yourself walking on a narrow pathway leading to the edge of infinity. You hear only your own footsteps. You must now stand into the wind. The wizard staff spins faster and faster. Okay, I know I need to cast a spell, but I've got no bloody idea what ones they are in here. Possibly Calm. Or Force Bolt. Oh. No, it's definitely not Force Bolt and Levitate. Let me go for Restore. Does it cast Trigger? Seems to have no effect. Oh, did I miss? That's very possible. There we go. I missed. Oh, and I just saved it. Like a big ol' idiot. I saved it and I don't think I'm gonna make it. I was gonna do in wit again. Oh. Because I can just skip through this really quick and fix my saving mistakes. I can retry, but I want to do it without using all my magic, and that's going to take... detect magic. Fetch. That's interesting, though. Now we know that it actually changes. There we go. Right. Now we can fix my saving mistake. What? Okay, how did I miss that time? There we go. I've got to press up. So that was on me being dumb that time. I don't have diagonal keys, so it's a bit hard to walk on here. You must now face Raging Earth and Stone. Oh. What was this? Was it Flame Dart? And Open? It's about as useful as bouncing a flame dart off a brick wall. Whee! Wall is made of earth and stone. So it really should be flame dart. I swear it is, because that sets it on fire. I can't levitate over it because you can't fly. Trigger? Yes, that turns him into that, and then... Was it fetch? Oh, yeah, calm, you're right. So... It was telling me to calm him down as well. I will brute force the hell out of this test. Calm down, loser. You must now overcome the subtle strengths of water and ice. Gigantic piece of ice blocking the path. So if I cast Flame Dart, that should melt it. You seem to have melted the hoarfrost. Now you can see that the iceberg is fractured. Cast Open on it. No? Oh, probably force bolt to crack it. Yeah. So, restore, flame dart, and force bolt. And we got to hit it in the actual crack. I don't know if it moved then? There we go. Oh! And I walked off the edge again. Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. There's a reason why you don't let me play video games. I'm the best at video games. I'll have you know. I clicked off as well. You must now withstand the fury of my flames. Alright. Cast open? That's probably really dumb. We see that you haven't enough magical power. Remain to finish our test. We dismiss you from our presence. Yeah. So I don't have enough magical power yet. I should buy some potions before I try any more in here. Oh, pills, actually. Our time is much too valuable to be wasted upon one with so little magic. Do not bother returning until you have acquired more power. So I can do this. It's just going to take a mana pill or 2 or 3. What's the time of day, actually? Midday. Probably got time. I have it here what you need because of your smart bookends. I got a donkey head on one side and an ass on the other. Makes a great gift. I'm pretty sure my skins are full. There you are. I've been looking for you. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ellie Fakir. Honest Ellie. Oh my god, he speaks way too fast. I know you can screw yourself out when you're trying to buy this Saurus. Haggle Saurus. Let's see, my asking price was 50, your calling price 10. I raised you 2 collabs, you doubled, I redoubled, the stock market crashed. I doubled your double, you call me just what I'll never, and we came to a gentleman's agreement of 20. And we got a gentleman's agreement, it's beyond me. There we go. Now I've got my Saurus. Ah, true love at first sight, and what a sight for Saurus eyes. I don't know how to do his accent. Seeing that you two kids are hitting it off from the start, it sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. An exit line if I ever heard one. I'll be honoured to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. Good, because I'm done here. There we go, got my compass up. Yeah, you can really haggle him down, but I don't care. 20 dinars, I've still got 43. Let's buy some mana pills. I was asking him about fire. Alright, haggle for mana pill. Because you're such a fine person, for you I'll make a special deal. I'll sell you 3 doses of pills at regular price and throw in a 4th dose free of charge. So there we go, it's got 4 pills, right? Yeah. Let's do it again. Let's get 8 pills. Excellent. I care not for the points. It's still midday, so let's eat a mana pill. Alright, let's fill my water skins. And they should now be full. Yep. I've still got an empty pot. And I've got a pot of dirt. Where's my... Oh, they'll be on this sheet. There we go. I only got 34. So yeah, I'd have to take like 2. My communication skill's up to 87 though. And my honor's up to 52. Yeah, gotta get though for the achieve do's and the speed run 100%. How long have I been going for? Just over 2 hours actually. So I think at the end of this day, I'll stop streaming. And hopefully I don't screw it up. Because I want to see the dance. Midday. So I'm just going to say midday, day 2. If you're exploring the desert, you should visit the dervish at the oasis. He's a very wise man. That's what I'm going to see Shima dance. But there are some things in the desert I need to get. Hopefully I don't go too long in the desert. Alright, I want to go left. North. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and then it should be on the 4th screen this way. One of the items I need. Here we go. You see a sheer cliff walls where the mountains begin, stark against the brilliant blue of the sky. On a ledge jutting out from the cliff, a griffin seems to have made a nest. Some debris has fallen from the nest. Bird feather. So I believe as a wizard, all I've got to do is cast Levitate. Give yourself a little room, hero. Oh. Well, maybe I got to do it at the front here, actually. Nope. Really? Screech, chirpy, caw, peep, squawker, squawker. That sounded an awful lot like I think there's a feather under that rock there, but of course we all know that griffins can't talk. Maybe it is. It must be. It probably is for paladins. Oh, stop that. You mean I'm not close enough? There we go. You find a large feather in the nest and put it away. Lift rock. The rock is firmly embedded in the sand. So yeah, that's probably a fighter paladin option. Lifting that up. So while we're here, let's go to the whirling dervish, because we do need that. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. And then the map flips on the next one. And then we go one more. And then we go to our left. Checking out my map to cheat this. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I should end up at the oasis not too long after doing this. And I don't really need to even fight anything out here. I don't want to fight you! Not interested! Don't... Why do you go that way? Oh no, I don't know which way I'm going now. I think I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh wow, he's kicking my ass. That's not gonna work. Escape. No, stop. Oh. I think it's right from here. No. At least the music's good. Run away! Alright, so I think if I go down, that flips the map, so I've got to go one more, and then left. Oh! Woo! He turns to run away, sometimes find a knife in his back. Hero business, like eating peanuts. I was not lost. I knew exactly how to get where I needed to go. Please defend 1,000... Oh, water skin, man. Take a deep drink of the warm but refreshing water. You then check and refill all the water skins. Don't ask, this guy's crazy. Desert? A wise man can survive where a fool will perish. Ask about beard? Difference between a beard and world is one whirls around a tree, the other twirls around me. You detect no magic here. It is said that a man is like a caged beast, and a beast is like a rumor. It is best to dispel it early. Harrick knows the way, and I know the where. I think he's got a riddle. The where is 5 scarine lengths to... Scarine. Oh, I keep looking away. Scarine. Lengths to the west of Shapir, and but 2 scarine lengths north of here. When you discover the why, you will know more about the puzzle around the puzzle. Oh, so it's puzzle. When he asks who seeks what is where, finds out why. That is the heart of the puzzle. Harrick may help you free the frozen heart from the body of the beast. I've asked about what, where, why, when. If not soon, then never. How's for heroes? When you find the what, perhaps you will know how. You take a small piece of the dervish's beard and put it carefully away. So I believe I've got to go north, which is that... Oh, whom? That's actually... Let's just ask about who. If you want right answers, ask right person. Yeah, he don't care. I've lost my Saurus. I think he's just going to be back at the city. So I'm just going to have to walk back up to the cliff face. I believe. I can't believe I F2'd the music somehow. I must have done that when I was making GIFs or something of this game. And it's just stuck around since then. That's why the volume kept slipping back to 0. And there's the city. And it's mid-afternoon. I don't know when she dances. It's either mid-afternoon or as sunset approaches, I think. It's probably sunset approaches. It is good that you have returned safely from the desert. I see you left your Saurus out in the desert. Most Sauruses find their way back here to the stables. Yeah, so he'll make it back here eventually. This you gotta see. The ashtray of Shapir, made from imported coconut shell, handcrafted by the cutter, natives into the face of the Sultan. You not find this anywhere else. I can, but there's really not much point for me to do that. I mean, I gotta waste time, so I might as well try. I've already talked to you, so I don't know why you're telling everyone like it's a surprise. That would be the place to see just how good a fighter you are, and I get tired of not using a spear and shield for so long a while. Maybe you and I will go check out our skills there. Watch my accents. Move before I do. I'm stunning! You were sorry that everything hurts. Better get some rest. You need to defend better. You hit pretty often, but you get hit too often. I don't have a keyboard with a numpad, so that's a bit hard for me, actually. Alright, sunset approaches. Hopefully we're not too late to the cutters in. If you will be seated, then you will see my Shima dance. Hell yeah, baby! That's what we're here for. And a bunch of fairies were born. Good on them too, because she's hot. "100% too hot for Twitch. If I had enough followers that I get reported, I'd get banned. Please don't. That's a joke. Please don't report me." Yep, that is Shima, the kitty dancing. She's so pretty. This game and the Robin Hood Disney movie. You applaud loudly and long for your friend Shima's dancing prowess. Where's my food? Shima will be with you shortly with one of her splendid meals. I've prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Sherbet on roast chicken. Sherbet's a lolly. What? You are, of course, most welcome, my hero. Oh, I was going to thank for dancing. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads. The 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. After a meal like that, you feel it would be a struggle even to make it to bed. But what the hey, you're a hero, you can do it. It is just her bra. It's not anything like that. Stop being gross. You awaken much refreshed. Welcome, hero. Alright, save. End of stream day 3. And the sexy sleep pose. So that's been a bit over 2 hours. We've made some progress. We're up to day 3. The days are a bit longer, I feel, in Quest for Glory EGA versions than they are in the VGA. But, you know, we're pretty solidly, you know, on our way to solving the puzzles from this game that we don't even know about yet. The elementals and that, because I already know what's coming. And joining Wit. So, in the next stream of Quest for Glory, Kaith will continue his adventure. But I believe the next stream I'll do probably tomorrow will be of another game. Maybe EcoQuest. I'll continue some more EcoQuest, actually. That's a good thing. Yes, you can change the speed of time in this game. But it's already pretty quickly, so I don't really want to. But it's right there. Into normal, faster, fastest. Which is handy for when you've already, like... You're so far ahead, and you've already, like, done everything you can. Especially when you're a wizard, and you don't really need to worry about, like, training every day. You can just make time go faster and faster, and just skip to where you need to be. But I'll see all you lovely people on my next stream, hopefully tomorrow, same time, same place. Hit the follow button. If you want my Discord, I can put my Discord link. Actually, I'll go get that now. Discord. Instant invite. Copy. Right. So if you're on Discord and you want to be in my chat, you can go there. If you follow me on Twitter, Darthelmet86, I also tweet out when I'm streaming if you don't want to miss it. So once again, thank you all for coming. If you could say cat potatoes or sexy Shima, we will end the stream there. Love you all.